right, let's get back to our discussion.
Yeah.
Why is it not showing? Oh, okay. Ike LWU said 25, 26 is a bit reach for the age for reclass. Okay, but my thing is at the end of the day, it's a reach. But you think that the NCAA and the NJCAA, do you think they did this strictly for the older kids? Like, we don't know their reasons for doing this, but we know this is the reality of basketball right now. We don't like it because it's foreign to us. The whole transfer portal is foreign to us. If I had a chance to leave and still play that same year, I would have voted from Philly Dickinson a long time ago. Or if I had the knowledge, I wanted to leave when I was had to sit out for the Prop 48 and go to junior college. But my moms won't let me. Like, what are you going to do to a junior college when you're at a university? We had no idea. We didn't have the education that we have now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Why wouldn't you take advantage of it? Now, I don't disagree with you, B. I understand your point. But I'm like, whatever's going to give a kid an advantage, let him have it. But he's going to be home, depressed. Now he knows he has an opportunity. No matter where, because everybody's not going to land at the Division II, no matter at the Division I level. Even at the end of the day, no matter how many kids go to Juco.
Yeah, no matter how many years you're separated from
high school,
doesn't matter. Yeah,
correct. It doesn't. This new rule closes down prep schools and brings power to Juco.
It's gonna get rid of all the crappy prep schools. I'll tell you that.
Hey,
all the whatchamacallit, the sycamores that were on like ESPN, all those are gonna close up real quick, man.
Don't listen. It's a lot of these mom and pop prep schools need to close down.
And
I'm gonna give it a buck.
They're all gonna. It's gonna be the legit ones that play in like the knapsack and the big leagues, and everything else is gonna close. Because why would you go there when you can just go to JUCO? You know.
And listen, not knocking the JUCOs. I mean the prep schools. Those prep schools that have a great student body, right? Great support from alumni, right? So you keep that. Yeah. But it's a lot of these prep schools, they're not playing in front of anyone. No student body, there's no real connection to the school. They're there one and done.
Yeah, there's no school, there's 5 kids in a class, it's like that. I'm totally with you. I'm talking about the Brewsters, the St. Thomas Moores, the NMHs, like those schools up there, that are like national powerhouses almost, and get kids that just need that extra year. But a ton of those mom and pops and those craps is going to close, and that was going to be my favorite part of the whole rule, for sure, because all those jokers are going to be dealt with. Good luck getting eligibilities to junior college because it's tough.
I'm telling you, and if I was a kid, I'm like, you know what? I still might go to prep school and then have my 2 junior college years, then still go to college for 4 years. Ooh, that's the life.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of 21-year-old freshmen now, I'm telling you.
Eric Kennedy said, what if I'm an 18-year-old with a full ride to a Division I and I'm practicing every day against 24-year-olds, more experienced and fully developed player? Get your weight up, E. Get your weight up.
I was going to say my line would be get used to
it. Hey, that's the reality. I was 18-year-old freshman playing against 23 and 24-year-old seniors.
Yeah. Listen, guys are getting paid, man. It's really not amateurish anymore,
Not at all. Not at all.
And I'm with you. I'm just hoping my thing, like, I almost am perfectly with Eric Kennedy, but until he says practicing every day against them, I'm about the 18-year-old that they say, listen, we know you have a D1 offer, but we want you to go to prep school and develop, and we'll send you to our junior college, Pooh. Go to my junior college and develop for 2 years. Then you come to us. That's what I'm worried about is going to happen when guys are ready to go. Like, don't tell me John Swan needs to go to junior college, bro. Don't send Connor Spradley to freaking junior college. Let's go.
That's right.
We're ready.
It says, who says this? Okay, coach is right here. All right, we're gonna bring in Coach A. Coach, what's happening? I know I had to catch you, baby. I had to get you on,
Yes,
man.
man. You're about to catch one of the real live New York City action right now. I'm in Farmers by the deli. Just
What's
got
up,
out the
Coach?
gym. Y'all might hear me order a nice chopped sandwich.
Nah, it's all good. It's all
But
good.
we
We're
could
doing
talk
this New York City
basketball,
style,
man.
man. That's right. That's right. Coach Adrian, this is my guy, Coach Brian, my co-host. I wanted to bring Coach A on. Coach A, he runs a camp for junior college kids. He's been doing this for a long time, put a lot of kids into college. He works with Coach Tippy. Salute to Coach Tippy. And we've been talking, and I was like, damn, you know what? I could bring my man Coach A on because he has a lot of knowledge about this. Coach A, what do you think about this topic that we've been discussing tonight about the new rule in
Like Christmas?
junior
Is
college?
it like Christmas, Coach?
Look, listen, it's probably one of the best things that ever happened to the youth right now. Um, all I could tell you is this: Big Apple Sports is live and ready to take action, and we ready to help whatever kids is out here that need that platform to get to Juco, because that's something that we've been doing for years, sending
Here.
kids to Juco, and now it's benefiting everyone. Like, are you serious? Like, you know what I see that's happening right now, man? Kids is about to walk out of here with master degrees, huh?
See, everybody's talking about, well, they're competing against 18 and 24-year-olds. Yeah, but they're going to get a great education, a great college life, right? And a university that they probably wouldn't have ever had a chance to step on if they only had 2 years.
1,000%.
Exactly.
Yeah, so Coach. Okay. So my guy Eric Kennedy said, he said, what if an 18-year-old with a full ride to Division One is practicing every day against a 24-year-old, more experienced and fully developed? What do you say to that?
Hey, hold on. Are you serious? So what happened when the 18-year-old was in the league with all the 35s and 24s and 28s, and they were getting drafted in the 90s? Were anybody complaining about that then?
Not at all.
He was ready for that one.
I mean, let's talk about it. Everybody wanted to go to league out of high school back in the 90s, right?
Yep.
There was nothing wrong playing with grown men. So now all of a sudden now, these guys going to be in school extra longer. It's unfair to the 18-year-old. Well, guess what? We have a place for the 18-year-old. He can go Juco. Because guess what the transfer portal did to them? The transfer portal sent them to post grads, right? Right? Then the post grads sent them to prep schools.
That's a fact. Okay, now the question about the post grad. Do you think this is going to close down prep schools?
Here's the thing. What is the reason for the post grad if that's happening? Because remember, the post grad was the one that actually saved that year, which gave you that 5th year, right? So you use that post grad as your 5th year, and then you enter into a JUCO or a 4-year program, right? Now, why I need to go post grad when I could work on my game for 2 years and still got 4 years to get at a 4-year university or college? And then how many? Let's talk about this. How many kids, right? Do we know that end up playing JUCO, right? They're probably Division II players, but based on the recruitment that was going on in the league that they're in, they slip and fall D3. Now, the kid who end up slipping going D3, he still gets 4 years to play at that Division II level. He still gets the chance to develop. That coach still got 4 years to build that product. And what I see is you got kids staying in school much longer. And why would you even have to transfer? Because that JUCO situation should make you solid as a player. So now you enter your freshman year in a 4-year school. You're polished. You're ready. You have experience. Now let's say you did 2 years of JUCO. You weren't that good. You still got 4 years to develop. How many guys we know that weren't that good in JUCO that were late bloomers and then they end up blowing up at the end of their senior year? That's that kid's second year at a 4-year program, already 4 years in. He's very well experienced. And then boom, look what happened with him in the transfer portal. He actually can move up now. He's more mature. His game is more polished. It's a big time advantage. Big time advantage.
That's what I was saying. I
I
love
ain't
Mel
seen nothing
Tinsley.
like this. All I'm asking for is give me this rule back in 1997. That's all I'm asking for.
Yo, I was just saying this. I was saying this, Coach. But hey, listen, the times has changed, and we got to deal with what's happening right now. Right?
Yeah.
It's giving kids a great advantage. I'm with what's ever going to give the kid an advantage, because for a long time they've been at a disadvantage. Honestly, they had to play against. Now they had to play against ball players, but they had to play against the system,
Yes.
right? And the system was set up to take advantage of athletes. Now athletes are in a position to take advantage of the system and what's provided for them. You know, Ike, I'm gonna bring this back. Ike said 25 and 26 is a bit reach for the age for a reclass. Like again with the age thing.
Now, Coach,
Okay. I have a question.
Go ahead.
If 26 and 28 is a big reach, what happens to the guy that's in the military that gets to come back and play at that age?
Great call.
I got a rebuttal for everybody, man.
You're ready. Now,
The military.
I want to ask you a question, Coach. With with the Juco rule, do you know if when they start their 4-year process, can they get like a red shirt after the 2 years of Juco?
I think that will be an NCAA decision.
Okay.
I couldn't even tell you that right now because I think the coaches are going through that. You guys, I'm gonna need you guys to continue. I'm about to order this sandwich. I'm gonna take this mic off real quick, and I'm coming right back to y'all. Let me order this sandwich. Sorry.
All right, bet.
You got
it. No, this is right now. I'm gonna leave them on right there.
I was gonna chop cheese real quick if you can slide it in.
Hey man, chopped cheese. When they wasn't making that when I don't think chopped cheese was around when I was eating meat. As soon as I stopped eating meat, all these good things start popping up on social media. I'm like, oh my God, I look so good. Just too much. But Coach, let's be real, right? We know that there's some disadvantages and some advantages to playing basketball. All right. Not everyone has a chance to play high school basketball, and not everyone has a chance to participate on a high level, right? There's a lot of kids out there in America who are putting up some great numbers, 1,000-point scorers, some 2,000-point scorers who probably would never see the light of day at a university, right? This gives them an opportunity to not only go to Juco and continue their basketball career and hopefully get a chance to get a scholarship and a free education to pursue their dreams on the next level.
And listen, if we're just talking that, we're just, that aspect of getting kids into universities and getting kids degrees and giving kids more time to, make connections and NIL. And, what I always talk about when these kids go to these universities, D2, D3, whatever, you get a chance to meet, the donors, you get to meet the alumni, the people who are involved in the circle. Those are the guys who get you jobs after that. And, that's a huge benefit of playing in, basketball in college. And listen, I think it's going to take a little time for everyone to adjust to that. But think of all 3 levels being affected by this. I really do agree with you and Coach that there are way more positives. And it's not that I didn't think that. I just think of, how it's going to change the high school recruiting landscape, because that's what the portal did. It made it very stressful, and they had to add a lot more emphasis on the prep school. And maybe this junior college thing will kind of, level that out and like you said, get rid of a lot of the crap and kind of focus it.
Hold on. Let me show you guys something real quick. Look at this here, right here. I don't think you guys can see it. I'm gonna read it off to you guys. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna share it. I just gonna read it off to you guys, right? The oldest guys in college basketball right now, DeJuan Clayton from Manhattan College. He played 8 years in college, right? He went to Coppin State, Hartford, California, then Manhattan.
But he got injured a couple of times too, didn't he?
Yeah. But still, injuries and illness limit him to only 9 contests with 4 full seasons played and 3 largely eliminated health issues. Right?
Yeah.
Who's this right here? Somebody just hit me up. Hold on.
All right, guys, we want to take a commercial break.
No,
we'll do a little advertising for Farmers by the Deli. One of the best family spots in Brooklyn.
Oh, bad. Tell them they need to sponsor the show. We got another player, 8 years, Alexis Jetner, played for Fairfield, 8 years in school. Spencer Johnson, 6 years in college, BYU. Seth Towns, 8 years in college. Osborne Shima, Iona, 6 years in college. Right? He was in New Mexico Military Institute, then Iona. Aninin Mood in Montana, 7 years in college. Juwan Munoz, 8 years in college. Like on and on and on and on. So let's start with this nonsense with these, the players going to be older. There are players right now, as we speak, before this rule even existed.
That's right.
That we can say had a clear advantage. Do we knock those kids because they put themselves in a better situation to get into a situation for themselves, right? To not only get a master's degree, some of them at this time can get a PhD on the low.
Years.
8 years, you better get a damn come out.
Well, you gotta stay eligible, right? You gotta stay eligible to play, so you're getting something.
That's right.
It's true.
And for those that never played the sport, they really think that these kids are running around just playing to play and could jump from school to school. At the end of the day, you still got to have those 12 credits and you still got to be above that 2.0. So remember, there's a word in front of that word athlete. It's called student athlete. So as much people want to complain about these guys getting all these years, they still got to be students in the classroom first, no matter what. So we can sit here and complain, oh, they're in school for all these years, but at least they learning. Because they can't play if you ain't got no grades.
True.
Can't play.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, they took away the SAT rule. They help guys with that one, right? So now you got to be a super genius or be extra smart now, or get somebody to take the test for you. All right, that's not happening no more. So they eliminated that. So now you just got to show and prove in the classroom and just make it through. You got your 12 credits. Most programs give guys 18 credits per semester, 15 minimum. So, like I said, man, this is the win-win. In the Juco world, Juco basketball is going to be like 1990s to the mid-2000s. That, I'm telling you, is going to be something special.
Are you and Tippy ready?
Oh, yes, we are. Oh, yes, we are. Look, man, it was like music to our ears. Now, I'm going to tell you something. When the man texted me and he said, he said, you saw the new rule with the NCAA that could hurt the NCAA? I was like, what? But he was tricking me. So when I went to go look at the new rule, it was nothing to hurt. It was more of a blessing in disguise.
That's right.
He threw me off. He knew exactly what he was doing when he said that to me. Because he knew that I was going to look out of state of emergency. Like, oh, no, what they doing now?
Yep.
When I saw that, I said, no, the floodgates has opened.
Might have to get some more office space, Coach. Telling you, man.
Floodgates has opened. and understand this. The legitimate, remember I just said this, the legitimate prep coaches should now be getting jobs in the Juco world.
Mm.
And when I'm saying legitimate, I'm talking about the guys that came out of post-grad programs. I was coaching there. And you have your bachelor's to coach as a head coach at a Juco level. Because in order to coach the Juco level, you have to have your bachelor's. I think you could be an assistant with nothing in the Juco world. But it's a big advantage for everybody in these two right here.
Eric
And that's
Kennedy
why I love
said,
it.
if I'm coaching kids at AAU, oh, sorry about that, Coach. I thought you was on.
Yeah, we good.
He said, if I'm coaching kids at AAU, I would encourage kids 14U to play 18U.
We might have lost Coach.
Like I don't. Okay, E. Like, look.
All right, here we go. I'm back.
When I was playing
technology
AAU, there was no age. You play AAU, you played high school. That's it. Kenny Anderson was playing with Riverside. He wasn't playing 14U, 15U. He was playing high school. Everybody played against each other. Right? The sneaker companies started splitting it up into ages.
Yeah, and I mean, maybe you could do that with some elite players for sure. But listen, a lot of guys like Coach has seen need to go through the process of, and that's what the whole rule is trying to get. It's not trying to get the top 150 prospects. It's trying to get 151 to 1 million. You know what I mean? It's trying to set up all those guys who aren't the main guys for potential success down the road. I think that's what people got to see with this. It's more of a big picture, and D1's got a D1, D2. They're gonna have to adjust like they do with everything.
Yeah. Any closing remarks, Coach, before we get out of here? Yeah.
You can hear me? Hold on.
We got you.
Hold on. Hold on, Coach. I'm in the car right now. I'm trying to get you connected to the speaker so I can hear you louder.
All right, bet. Put a thumbs up when you're ready.
Yeah, you let us know when you're ready, Coach.
Again, this right here, man, is has been a great conversation. It's going crazy all over the internet. YouTube, people talking about it. Definitely on Twitter, Instagram. A lot of people talking about this. You got a lot of people that's very frustrated. And I think it's the fact that, it's not saying just parents, but maybe some people who don't understand the process. And we had a college professor who was, in the comments having a discussion, and I was trying to get him on just from that perspective of giving kids or an opportunity or hurting. I don't remember what side he was on, but he was definitely in debates with another person about the disadvantages or advantages. But I say at the end of the day, when you've been on the inside like myself, like you, and like others who, Coach, you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, you went off.
I'm
You
about
took
to just.
Yeah.
I'm here. You can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you clear.
You
Yeah.
All right. I was trying to play through the car, but for some reason,
No, it's so good. We want to get your closing remarks before we get up out of here.
Hold on, you got me there? All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I wanted to share with you guys.
Maybe we should go out and come back in. I'm gonna let him go out and come back in.
Traffic, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think my opinion on this is going to grow as I kind of see it. I saw that the head coach of Texas football was furious about it. Having a putting the 25-year-olds against 18-year-olds, but I think you got to look at the whole picture. I think it'll give it a lot more parity. I think small school teams will be able to be a lot more competitive with older rosters. And like I said, it affects a small amount of the top players, maybe negatively. But listen, if you got to beat a 23-year-old's butt or a 26-year-old's butt to win the national championship, does it really matter? I don't know.
Listen, it really doesn't matter at this point, right? Again, you can either there you go.
I'm back,
said,
and now it's playing through the car. Now I'm good. Ah.
You can be a dinosaur and not get with the times, or you can kind of adjust with the times.
Yeah.
And I'm with adjusting with the times because the rules gonna be the rules, and you keep fighting against it. It ain't gonna do nothing but put some negative energy in these kids and put fear in their hearts.
Yeah, and listen.
I mean, but what is it to fight though? That's the question, Pooh. What is there to fight? Because you're fighting against opportunity. You understand?
I agree. If the opportunity is there, again, for you to compete, and it's not going to do anything but get these kids better. And listen, it may open up a great path for kids to go overseas because, kids have 4 years, 6 years of experience, and they still want to continue their basketball career. There's opportunities for that as well.
And it's not like you listen. It's not like you watch college basketball being dominated by 20, 25-year-olds, right? You know what I mean? It's not like every player has a 25-year-old who's elite. It's not really affecting basketball as much as people think.
Yes, and for me, I just think that, like I said, the floodgates has opened. Children got all kind of opportunities now, and coaches should have more jobs. The jobs should be. Listen, how about this? Now coaches are going to be out here actually recruiting because now you have to go to all these Juco exposure events now. You're going to have to show up. You're going to have to go out and look for players. And now guys got to go out there and recruit.
How much better is Juco going to get, Coach? Think about how
a whole lot better because now everybody's going to want to go. That kid that could have went D1 and redshirted, he could go Juco.
Yeah.
He could go Juco. And watch this. Isn't this what's happening right now because of the transfer portal?
Yes.
Guys that weren't all right. So guys were going to Juco. Guys were going to Juco because of the transfer portal. Because the first thing that if you're not top 100 or top 150 in the country, all right, the chance of you going D1 as a freshman the window is going to be small because that portal, the way I looked last year. Let's talk about the guys that didn't get picked up that put themselves into the portal.
A lot of them.
A lot.
Yeah.
Now they don't have to force themselves to go D1 to D2. They could go that 2 years, get a Juco career, be sharper, tougher, much better. How about even more mature? Because isn't that what the transfer portal was about anyway? Wasn't these coaches looking for more experienced players? They were not looking to recruit high school seniors coming out of high school as freshmen because they know what they have to deal with in the beginning as far as them being ready. And remember, guys, jobs is on the line. So they're looking for instant gratification, microwave players.
That's what I said in the beginning. It's going on. It was happening right now. So what's the fear, right? I was speaking to Scotty Lee and his dad, and Scotty Lee's dad said, you know what? We want to go to prep school because if we go to junior college, we may lose a year or two of eligibility. That's just not just the Lee family. That's kids all over the country. They don't want to take that chance of jumping into junior college so early because they're going to lose a couple of years of eligibility. This is why a lot of them go the prep school route.
Hold on. How about the parents that think that Juco is like almost like a juvenile detention? Let's talk about the people that look down at JUCO as it's not a good opportunity. Like, I'm not sending my kid to a junior college.
That's a
I'd
fact.
rather him go to university, you know? And then next thing you know, that kid is riding the pond for 3 years, and then he probably get 5 or 10 minutes his senior year. Why? You know? Sometimes certain players need that junior college experience before they get to that 4-year program. Because if I'm in the school and my job is on the line, I got to focus on my best players and the ones that actually follow what I want to get done. You know what I got to do to a freshman? That's a whole lot of teaching, especially when my AD's telling me I got to get such and such done by this year, or we got to look like this and this and this, and the kids don't even know about that because their job is on the line. So the way I look at it, it's a beautiful position for people who wanted to force their kids into 4-year schools and thinking that the 4-year school was it. No, now your child has an opportunity to live 2 lives. You have 2 phases to go through. You have the junior college route, and guess what? It doesn't affect your 4 years eligibility.
Crazy.
Does not affect you. Yo, that's wild.
Now, did you hear any rumors about this, Coach? Like, do you have any idea that this was coming down the pipe or anything?
No, I got blindsided like everybody else.
For sure.
But I had no clue. This wasn't in the talks. This wasn't like a rumor. It just came out. Bam.
Listen, it was
And if it
football
wasn't
that
true,
did this, right?
there would have been a whole bunch of people debunking it.
Listen, it's football that did this, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
It wasn't about basketball.
The
It's really never about basketball.
It's the Vanderbilt quarterback case, yeah, of course.
There you go. Yes. It's that right there.
Explain that, Brian. Hold on for a sec. Go. Explain that, Brian. What the Vanderbilt situation? Because I'm not.
He was
familiar.
the guy that was filing a petition with the NCAA to get his years back from Juco. You know, he was at like New Mexico State and then transferred to Vanderbilt this year and had a huge year. And he was kind of, trying to get his years back through Juco. And people thought it was nuts, but it struck a chord with a lot of people. And I think it kind of escalated all this into happening. And,
hey,
probably tell you
sorry.
that have tried
Yeah,
that.
B, go ahead, B.
I was saying there's been other players that have tried that and done it, but with how popular football is, I think it brought a lot of eyes to it and kind of made it happen all of a sudden.
All right. So remember I said football, right? Where did the NIL deal started?
Football.
Where did my is it Rick Pitino or Calipari? Who's at Alabama now? Who's at the football school?
Nate Oates is out there.
Because it
No.
It was Nick Saban at first, and then he left.
Where's Calipari at right now?
Arkansas.
What kind of school is that again?
Football.
It's a football school.
Follow the money. That's all I got to say.
That's real, man.
Follow the money. And wherever the money is, those doors has to open because the money talking. And once that money open that door, all the other doors has to be open. And that's what's happening.
Now, coaches.
I'm gonna bring back one more. Who was getting paid in college basketball the legit way? Wasn't it golf and tennis players? Oh,
I think.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Follow the money. Follow the money. That's all I have to say.
You were saying
and
something
that's
big?
It right there.
I was just wondering if Coach could tell us if the NIL has kind of made its way to Juco in any way.
I think it has.
Yeah.
I think it has. It's just very little and small. And if it's there, the big time Jucos will have it. But it's coming though. It's gonna be there.
Do you think?
Why wouldn't it be there? Why wouldn't it be? Hold on, sorry. Why wouldn't it be there for the JUCO kid if we have 15-year-olds getting NIL deals right now?
Well, hold
Isn't
on.
there like a 12?
Yeah, but let me say this, Coach. There's a difference. The NIL deals come from corporations. The money from the college
Okay.
come from the collective. That means they have a big booster fund that these boosters put that money in for the kids. So there's two differences, right? The people get it twisted. They think that a lot of this money that these kids get from colleges are NIL deals. The NIL deals is from a corporation like Coca-Cola, Red Bull. That's the NIL deal. And Nike and Adidas, right? The collective money that these kids get, those checks to go to these colleges, are from the boosters. So that's the collective money that they get. So it's two different. So if a junior college don't have that kind of funding and have that booster situation, no, it's not going to happen. And if they don't have a super athlete that can get a corporation to buy into them, yes, right? So
yeah,
that's where the money comes from.
but guess what? I'm gonna say it again. That NIL deal at a JUCO is gonna be where? Football school. Football schools. That's where all the money is at. That's where so all the big time JUCOs with big time football programs, somebody gonna take care of them. Those JUCOs that got big time arenas, somebody gonna have money there. I'm not gonna call the name of the schools, but there's some schools out there that got some heavy hitters behind them.
Definitely.
So I think it's definitely going to be part. Now with this 2-year thing going on, and everybody getting their 4 years, I think JUCO will end up making more money behind this.
Do you think
Because the competition is going to be steep? It's going to be tough.
Yeah, go ahead, Coach.
Do you think colleges will like JUCOs will start to like? I would say, I guess it's crazy. Do you think D1 programs will start to almost have JUCOs as their like development programs, like partner with?
Great question.
Well, let's say that was already going on.
Of course.
Let's say that's already going on. So, how many Division I JUCO guys that either had a successful player or a successful season is not at that JUCO anymore? They're now at 4-year programs as assistants.
Mm-hmm.
So the for me, the starting point for a lot of assistants is through the JUCO route.
Okay.
Is through the JUCO route because you could package the player and the coach together, which usually happens. Or I left the university where I used to coach at to be a head at a JUCO where I was an assistant. And yes, that's the pipeline from the school. Yes, of course. Why not? Because like I said, it's happening now. Because what is mostly basketball recruitment in the collegiate world when you're dealing with college basketball? Isn't it relationships?
Of course.
That's a fact.
I could see back to Duke. I could see a lot of coaches who, get fired, from the D1 level, even the D2 that want to get back in that will go to JUCO now, to coach it.
That's the best place for them.
Yep.
Listen, if I was once a D1 coach and I got put out, I'm going to JUCO to find and get another job to come back to go D1.
Absolutely. It's going to be a huge pipeline. It's definitely.
So somebody's probably in the background pulling all the strings.
Yeah,
to this
I'm going for head coaching.
Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Makes a lot of sense. I'm telling you, listen to me. When I go back and work at the JUCO All-American camp with Scott Golden, you're gonna see how many guys that was out that's back in it. When you go to the Peach Dam this year, you're gonna see how many guys that said I'm not coaching this year gonna be out there looking for jobs. Wait till the NCAA tournament kick in. That last day, the Final Four weekend is gonna be crazy.
Oh my God. No.
You know what I mean? You know how many coaches gonna be out there auditioning for jobs, especially in the JUCO world? Huh.
Yeah.
Listen, this is a plus for everyone: the ball player, the coach, and the schools. Everybody wins.
Triple win,
Well,
baby.
Everybody wins.
well said.
I cannot see how this could hurt any institutions at all.
Well said, Coach.
So,
Listen, we appreciate you coming on the show, giving us this
man, I
knowledge.
thank you for having me on it, man. I truly apologize that, listen, I'm just I'm living the coach's life and coming out of New York City Hoops Academy, at 8:15. I got my two sons in the back car here, my birthday boy over
All right.
there,
Happy birthday, happy
Yeah.
birthday, happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
kid.
man.
That's Akazi, man. We team autism over here, man.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
Yeah. So, just trying to be, do the fatherly duties and being a coach and then come out doing this interview. I mean, I really appreciate you guys even taking time to even ask me to be here. I really do. And I thank you very much, Pooh, for that.
Nah.
It's so funny because we was just on the bus talking, man. You was going to Canarsie, and I was just coming from the wild working out with Tip.
Facts.
And I didn't think in less than a week I'll be here with you because that was just last Sunday.
That's NYC basketball, baby. You
This is
never
what we
know.
do, baby. This is what we do.
The basketball gods are watching.
No doubt.
Rest in peace to my man Eric Fogel, man. He would have listen. If Eric Fogel was alive to see this right now, oh my God, I could see him biting his finger and be like, yes, finally it's done. It's done. Because, man, like I said, how many kids left JUCO that were good enough to play D2 and end up going D3? That ain't gonna happen no more, man. Guys got years now to work their way up. But my question before we get off this, do you think they're gonna add a couple of obstacles to this to make it not that easy? Because I don't think they're fully done with with everything. They got to put more things in place. So do you think they're gonna put a couple more obstacles to make it not that easy?
I could see them. I could see them saying you don't get a redshirt year. Maybe even we'll take that red shirt away too. If you go to JUCO first,
Yeah.
because then you're into your sixth year after 2 years of JUCO. At that point,
It's gonna be somebody spoiled or privileged on that board that's not gonna want to have this, and they're gonna try to do something. But if they don't, and they leave it open like this, blessings on top of blessings.
That's right, man.
Salute, right? As I said, salute.
Right.
Cheers.
Well, we appreciate you, Coach. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, guys, man. Appreciate your love, man.
All right. Happy birthday. See you again, young king.
Yes. Say thank you, Kazi. All right.
All right, Coach.
All right, man. Thank you for having me.
Yep.
All right.
We had a lot of questions answered tonight, Coach.
I am so happy for him and Tippy, man. I'm so happy for those guys. That's great.
They've been doing a lot of great things for a lot of years, helping a lot of kids, man. So salute to Coach Tippy, Coach A.
Hey, listen, as a guy who loves to, help kids with recruitment and go through the process and track kids where they're going, where they transfer. Coach Tippy is the best, man. He lets me know where these kids are that I haven't seen in years. The way he can track kids and follow kids from New York, I mean, is incredible. Love that guy.
Salute to the legend. No doubt. Well, B, another great show. Listen, we went an hour and 30 today, baby. So we're trying to give y'all the best way we can give y'all all the information. Definitely want to make sure that we give a super shout out to all of our high school team that's out of town on the road, representing New York City and Long Island the best way, upstate, the best way y'all can. Come back safe, and we'll see y'all after the new year.
Happy holidays, everybody.
No doubt. We are out.
Be good. See you later, my man.
No doubt.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Yes. You have just stepped out into the world of